about set for... All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Alex Caruso. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Levine in at the 3. And for the Kings, Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at small forward. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vucevic. Sabonis can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there. And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed. Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Herter. Right side Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Herter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Ball against Fox. With a 9-footer. Ball no good. Ball against Fox. There's the triple. Barnes, and that's good.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Caruso against Herter. Outside Levine. Ball finds Levine. Shoots over Barnes. Shot by Levine, no good. Barnes passes to Fox. From deep three-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Kings on top, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
You all know what time it is. Here comes.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
On the court for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Beverley out there with Sumu. And it's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
Well, one thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The First free throw is good. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
Yep, that's a lot of different kitchens to be in, BA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
Here's Monk. Outside Mitchell. Back to Monk. To the wing on the left. Holmes passes to Davis. He shoots. Nice shot from the wing. Chicago trailing here. Beverly outside. Outside, Williams. Back to Beverly. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. 1:02 left to play in the half. It's Monk on the wing. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And they pick up 2.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Defensive foul.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Zach LaVine comes in for DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Beverly. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Caruso finds Ball. LaVine with it. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Davis can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Outside LaVine. Shoots over Davis. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And guys, for the Kings, Kenny, what was your impression?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they do it.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Terrible execution via offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go.
Please welcome to the floor.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herder by his side, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Here's Levine after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Misses off the right iron.
Sabonis, such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. Very good passer, and he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
Herder can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Vucevic finds Caruso. Back to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now Herder. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Herder's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Caruso, pass to Ball. Herder against Caruso. And again, Chicago, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward position. Now here's Monk. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. No good on the shot. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, Williams. Here's DeRozan. And that one is right through the heart.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Outside Davis. Pass to Monk. Fox outside. Now Davis over Williams. Here's Holmes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Kings.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Domantas Sabonis.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fox. Williams grabs the board. So it's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the 3. Williams misses. Fox up top. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they